It was dark in the Garden of Gethsemane. Torches flickered, swords were drawn, and footsteps echoed as a band of soldiers and officials came to arrest Jesus. They came expecting a criminal. They brought weapons for a fight. But what happened next? No one expected. Jesus steps forward and asks them, "Whom do you seek?" They answer, "Jesus of Nazareth." And then he says just 3 words, "I am he." But something strange happens. John 18:6 says, "When Jesus said to them, 'I am he,' they drew back and fell to the ground." Why? Why would trained Roman soldiers, armed and prepared, suddenly stumble and collapse at just his words? Here's what most people miss. In Greek, Jesus doesn't just say, "I am he." He says, "Ego Eimi," I am. It's the same phrase God used in Exodus 3 when he spoke from the burning bush, "I am who I am." It's the name of Yahweh, the self-existent one, the eternal God. So in that moment, Jesus isn't just identifying himself, he's revealing himself. The soldiers came for a man, but what they encountered was God in the flesh. And for just a second, the veil lifts. The power of heaven pulses through his words, and even his enemies fall to the ground. Not because he tried to overpower them, but because the name I am carries weight, eternal weight. It's a flash of divine identity, right in the middle of betrayal. And yet, Jesus still allows himself to be arrested. Think about that. The same voice that made them fall now willingly lets them take him. He doesn't run, he doesn't fight, he surrenders. Because his power is not in force, but in obedience, in purpose, in love. Jesus was never out of control in Gethsemane. He wasn't a victim of the moment. He was fulfilling a mission. The same I am who spoke the world into existence now walks willingly to the cross, and he does it for you. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or surrounded by fear and darkness, remember this moment. Jesus only had to speak his name, and darkness fell to the ground. And that name, I am, still carries power today.